New York Knicks with the championship, baby! Let's go, y'all. 53 years. It's been 53 years since the Knicks last won a championship. Y'all, 1973. 1973. We've had so many disappointments, so many years, decades of embarrassment. As a Knicks fan, it's been so hard to watch. So hard to watch. But, yo, what this Knicks team accomplished throughout the 2020 decade, it's been the steps and steps and steps and steps to the NBA championship. And it all took patience. The old teams we had to watch back in the early 2000s, 2010s, which was not our decade, pain. Irrelevance. Nobody thought New York would ever win a championship again. But here we are. The Knicks are your 2026 NBA Finals champions. Jalen Brunson with the Finals MVP. An honorary MVP shout out to OG Anunoby. That shot you took in Game 4, that tip-in shot, that Statue of Liberty shot, will be talked about for the rest of our lifetime. Let's get into the video, y'all. I love my Knicks, man.
Touch that tram. Mama said pray then push. Pop said grind on wish. Coach said line up run. Whole life drawn up off that pitch. Court chalk on my socks. Bus pass in my sock too. Lunch card in my pocket. Pocket dreams that I walk through. Crossover on the clear lane. Try to cross over my fear same. Every brick that I threw up built the backbone of my name.
We run the floor. We run the floor. We don't back down. We don't back down. Every fall that we felt, put the strength in us now. Heads to the sky. Heads to the sky. Voices in one sound.
What a Game 5. Not the best Game 5, obviously, but a very close Game 5 from the Knicks. Not a bunch of scoring, only 49 from the entire team, and Jalen Marquise Brunson with 45 points. If that's not Michael Jordan-esque, I don't know what is. From heart to heart, we got to talk about Jalen Brunson real quick. Jalen Brunson, what you contributed to this Knicks team has been extraordinary. The number 11 we had to watch back in the 2010s was Frank Ntilikina over Donovan Mitchell. And that's a hard pill to swallow because he wasn't a factor at all. We had the wrong French kid, bruh. It's crazy. But in 2022, when Jalen Brunson signed with the Knicks after being in the conference finals with Luka, no one thought he was going to be anything. Draymond Green didn't think he was going to be anything. Stephen A. Smith didn't think he was going to mount up to anything. Saying he's not athletic enough. He's too small. He's too short. Too much money the Knicks were giving him. We all got receipts. We all got the videos. There's videos all over the internet slandering Jalen Brunson. But it's like Rick Brunson says, the more you doubt Jalen Brunson, the better he's going to play. Amen. Rick Brunson, you created a monster.
Harder. Good. Jog back. Go. Go get the ball. I'm going to throw it to the fence if you don't jog back. Go. Keep your head up. You might have to take another dribble. Go.
Brunson had access to an indoor facility, gym with air conditioning, but his father wanted him to play in heated conditions outside, walking up and down hills, playing in blazing heat. That's a father right there. Speaking of fathers, watching this game with my pops, amazing. Because my pops, he wasn't around when the Knicks won the 2 championships in the 70s. He was around with all the disappointments, all the falling, coming up short. He remembers the 94 Knicks. He remembers the 99 Knicks. He had to suffer through all that. So, Dad, if you're watching, congratulations. This is your New York Knicks. We both finally got our dream. My dad's been waiting the longest. Jalen Brunson, we love you, man. No one thought he was going to be anything. Even me, too. I got to shame myself, too. Because I thought Brunson was going to be like Kemba Walker and just leave. Because we had just signed Kemba Walker. Then he opted out the rest of the season and never came back. So I thought Brunson was going to pull the same thing. But boy, was I wrong. Brunson came out here, brought us to the second round playoffs, conference finals, and now the NBA finals. Brunson, you are one of the greatest Knicks of all time. You are the best player of all time. No matter height, no matter any of that, it's what's in your heart. The short kings out there, heart over height every day of the week. Brunson is your finals MVP, 45 points in game 5, with the Spurs blowing another lead. That's what you can't underestimate about this Knicks team. It doesn't matter how much you're up. You can be down 30 points, the Knicks will always find a way to come back. Mike Brown, thank you so much for your coaching. The newest coach. We had to get rid of Tom Thibodeau. And many people didn't like that. 50% hated it, 50% loved it. But Mike Brown, thank you so much for turning this franchise around. In your first year, you won us the in-season tournament, you won us the Eastern Conference, and you won us the NBA Finals. So Mike Brown, thank you so much. Karl-Anthony Towns, not the best game from Cat, because I really felt like he was MVP potential. But you can't knock Cat. Even though he didn't have a great game, he was one of the reasons why Wemby wasn't doing the best in the first 2 games. I can't talk about what happened in Game 5 when he fouled out. But Cat, you were one of the reasons early why Wemby couldn't become a factor. So thank you so much, Karl-Anthony Towns. It was a great pickup. I'm glad you were able to join the Knicks. Being from New Jersey, being a native of New York, loving New York, we appreciate you, man. I love you so much. OG Anunoby, even though you had 11 points, that last free throw you took sealed the game. We will always remember your tipping shot in Game 4. You're the honorary MVP. It was a great pickup. We needed defense. We needed physicality. We needed somebody who won the championship before. And OG Anunoby did that. So OG Anunoby, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Josh Hart, we didn't forget about you, man. We still love you. You came out here. You played with a lot of heart. Got rebounds. You did your thing on scoring, Josh Hart. For you to be able to reunite with your Villanova teammate, win national championships, and win an NBA championship is truly extraordinary. You were the big piece we needed to this team. We needed somebody who can play a lot of heart. Jose Alvarado, what a pickup. What a pickup before the trade deadline. A Brooklyn native. Shout out Puerto Rico. I got my Roberto Clemente jersey back there. I can't even point for the life of me. It's right there, okay? It's right there, all right? Dang, I can't point for the life of me. Shout out Puerto Rico, Jose Alvarado. You are extraordinary. You play physical defense. You almost took out Wemby's leg, but that's retaliation. So Jose Alvarado, thank you so much for all your physicality. And we're glad you were able to finally win a ring in New York. You went from the worst team in the West to the team that just won the NBA championship. So God bless you, Jose Alvarado. This Knicks team is no doubt the most historical teams I've ever seen. Historical. We lost 3 games this entire playoffs. We lost 1 away game this entire playoffs. If you can't say this Knicks team isn't historical, I don't know what is. The Knicks did their thing. 94-90, a very close Game 5. But the Knicks are your 2026 NBA champions. New York, what can you say? We can finally stop crying. It's been 53 years. 53 years. If you cried last night, I don't blame you. I almost did too. I love this Knicks team. The best Knicks team in our lifetime. Jalen Brunson brought us out the trenches. And now we're standing tall. Everybody brought us out the trenches. We're all standing tall. We all did our thing. Mikal Bridges, F those picks. F those picks. I'm sorry about how we treated you before at the beginning of the playoffs, but you really proved yourself. So thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Real quick before we end the video, let's just get a little bit into the Spurs. They got a lot of offseason plans that they got to deal with. Wembanyama was not as humble as you wanted him to be. He was playing dirty. He was racking in blocks. Which was getting me nervous. But unfortunately, he couldn't sustain. De'Aaron Fox may get traded this offseason because of disappointments. Being the veteran, he made a lot of crucial mistakes. And about 90% of the series is going on you. Stephon Castle had more fouls than points. Only 2 points. And that was that point at the end of the game. But this entire NBA Finals, the Spurs choked all their leads. Being up mostly by 20, they can't sustain their lead. So, if you're the Spurs, you got big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. Let's see what their offseason training, offseason trades, offseason free agents. Let's see what all that's going to look like. A great job to the Spurs for making the finals, getting rid of the defending champions. But fortunately, it wasn't your time yet. Being very inexperienced, they were a really inexperienced team. They were young. Dylan Harper was playing his heart out. He's disgusting. I'll give him that. Dylan Harper, you are one of the best rookies. That dude is 20. He's in his 20s playing in the NBA Finals. First year, first NBA Finals. And he had to play his heart out. And yes, it is nerve-wracking because you've never been in a situation like that before. But he cooked. I can't knock Dylan Harper. He cooked. He did his thing. But fortunately, it wasn't enough. Not enough team contribution, especially in the second half again. They blew another second half lead. If you want to talk about a team that blew all their leads, the 2026 San Antonio Spurs is up there. And this will go down in history as the NBA Finals with a bunch of choking leads from a team that was expected to win. No one thought the Knicks were going to even be able to defeat San Antonio. They thought San Antonio was going to sweep. They thought San Antonio was going to come back from 3-1. Nah. Brunson said, hey, hold my hat, man. Hold my beer. Let me show y'all something real quick. And boy, did he provide. He provided big time. I love this New York Knicks team. I love you Knicks fans. The city about to go crazy for the next couple of weeks. We're not going to be able to sleep. We're going to be celebrating. We're going to be too busy celebrating our dub, our win. New York Knicks, y'all did y'all thing. And I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. You guys took us out the hood. All the disappointments. We're finally up top. We're finally champions. What else can you say? The NBA season, it has come to an end. What a 2025-2026 season. Anyways, that is going to be all for me. But don't worry, we will be back here for free agency, contracts, and talking more about that this summer. And we're getting more into football this summer, and baseball will be coming too. I'm going to promise y'all that. But anyways, y'all, that's all I got to say. Knicks in 5! Anyways, y'all, that's really all I got to say. God loves you. Jesus is king. Peace out, everybody.